Dear audience, today I will be presenting my research paper in the conference IEEE BIBM 2024 in Portugal, which is held on December 6, 2024. The topic of my research article is MEDERED, which means Medical Error Reduction Method for Drug Prescription. The author of these papers are me Maksud, Zishan, Zakaria, Sayyid Asdaq, Arshad Mahmood from various universities, me from Northern Ireland, Ulster University, two of the colleagues from King Saud University and Al Marfa University, Saudi Arabia, and one from Germany, University of Applied Economics and Management. So to introduce this paper, we need to understand that what is the need for this paper and what are the uh, significant errors in medical healthcare. So as we know that there were 237 million medication errors usually occurring in England as per the statistics given by the government. So, and which is impacting our society of the England financially about 98 million per pounds per year, and all the lives which has been affected is 1700 annually. So objective of this paper is to design a MEDERED system, as we already defined what is a MEDERED. So it's the error reduction technique, AI-based technique. So and we also will discuss about smart diagnosis, that what is a smart diagnosis and how can we reduce these errors uh, by physical interactions among the doctors uh, and the pharmacist through online system and to have an error-free medication prescription. So as per the problem statement is concerned that we need to address the challenges in medical safety. So sometimes we have some errors in prescribing to the patients and transcribing as well, while sometime in dispensing and monitoring, sometime the drugs has been has been prescribed wrongly to the patients, and it has not been consulted by the physician in return. So there is a lack of collaboration between a physician and the pharmacist, there should be a feedback mechanism among the pharmacist and or the PharmD and the medical doctor. And then the lack of integration of the physician and the pharmacist collaboration, which we already discussed. So we need a real-time data and decision support system. So how we design it and how we address this problem. So let's see how we handle it. So the proposed solution is to have an overview of the MEDERED. That MEDERED is a AI-based medical expert system. Basically, it's kind of the integration of physicians and the pharmacist heuristics, that what they think about a certain diagnosis of a disease, and then prescription, and after the prescriptions, how what whether they are suitable or not, depending on the patient's allergy, patient conditions, patients the different red flags which has been arose by the condition of the patients. And then we are designing a real-time decision support with the medical health record, because MHR is already existing and it has been connected with the different system of the physician and pharmacist. So we did a various survey on the various literature, and we saw that the role of AI and expert system is in reducing medical errors can be crucial, and it will be helpful as well. And we found that up to 85% of error reduction has been done through electronic prescription or through barcode medical administration. And the importance of pharmacist involvement in the clinical rounds are very crucial, and it reduces the error reduction into 78%. So based on this, existing literatures, we try to design a system which we call as a MEDERED. Okay, so it sounds similar like a city in Spain, like Madrid, but the spelling is a bit different here. So it's a description of a system of components, that how we do it and how we describe it. So we need a patient medical history database, and for that one, as per the GDPR rule, we need a consent from the patients as well. but we have introduced some dummy data just to test our system. And then we need an AI powered knowledge repository, just like we have the drug GPT. Since we worked longitudinally on it from the 2016 till now. So in 2016 we didn't have like this kind of system like drug GPT, and we manually designed some repository using the PubMed and the existing repository, and then make our own knowledge expert system and fed to that one. But now we have like advanced systems like baseline model LLM models, kind like uh, GPT and Gemini and other one, and then we have drug GPT systems. So alert mechanism systems could also be is also provided in case if there is adverse reactions, allergies, interactions. So this mechanism is also provided in our system. I will show you in a diagram in the next. So workflow diagram of the system is also presented. So this is the architecture that how our system is working to reduce the medical errors. So we need a smart algorithms for this one. And what are the key features? Yes, the key feature, we have three different stages in that one. One is the input. We need the data collection. So we got the data from like MHR from the medical system. In currently we had like dummy data in that one, but the medical data for diagnosis of the diseases and the prescription of the diseases we got from the PubMed. Okay, we prescribed that one and we got the data from it. And by this one, people from one person from helped us, who's from the pharmacy, and he helped us in collecting the data which is related to the pharmacist. So and then we process the analysis via the AI application, that how it can be analyzes, and we have some results. I will show you in the later stage. Okay, and output is the error minimized prescription. Okay, so how we minimize it, I will show you a diagrammatical case study for it as well. So we use the physicians and pharmacist heuristics are very much important, since we have AI based heuristics, but human heuristics involvement is much important, because without this one we cannot have a we cannot risk a human life. Yeah. So customizable alert for special condition like pregnancy and renal impairment is also available. Diagram for smart algorithm, it will be presented, right? So here is an example that how our AI-based smart method depicting step-by-step approach in diagnosing of the illness and drug determination. So if you see over here that we when we interact with the patients, and then the patient history is connected to the physicians, and then physician is connected with the pharmacist heuristics, and the diagnosis is done. And after diagnosis, when medical prescription is achieved, it goes to the labs and for the investigations, and the lab result is also available to both like physicians and the pharmacist. And then we go for the drug databases like PubMed, or now we have a drug GPT, which is the advanced model, advanced method for the by the LLM. So LLM is huge repository. Okay, and then we have drug determination, whether this drug is feasible for it. Sometime pharmacist can advise the physician to reduce the medications based on the condition. Sometime it can refuse the medication because it's not good for the patient because of the allergy or some other reasons. And then this is the second diagram, which is AI-based smart algorithm depicting step-by-step approach, which is adapted in physician and pharmacy heuristic for development prescription order. So in this one, you can see that how confirmation of the prescription is being done. So we have available brands. So the formula is same for all over the world, but the brands are different. So then you need to select some generic drugs, and then drugs means medicines. So drugs determination, generic name, latest drugs information, dose adjustment, how to adjust it, and special conditions such as pregnancy, lactations, hepatic, and renal dysfunction. And moreover, then we have a drug interaction, how this is done, drug allergy and adverse. So all these are connected systems. So how we implemented this tool, as I told you that it was a longitudinal study, and we work from it. Like we use initially PubMed and Medispan and NCBI databases, and now we are like connect with the interface with API interface with the drug GPT, which is more like comfortable for us, but we need to like filter it more to remove the garbage data. We initially we used Weka for supervised and unsupervised learning, but now additionally we have used the Python for that one as well, and rapid binder. Yes, the continuous integration and development is very much important, and which is the most important part for our system. Yes, we apply supervised learning on that one and unsupervised learning. And for supervised learning, the accuracy was like 75.37 accuracy, and it's a baseline for improvement. We need to improve it further to at least like 80 to 90%. Unsupervised learning, identification of outlier prescription with a potential risk. We found out that these are the outliers which should be notified to the physician and the pharmacist. And then we have a confusion matrix and clustering analysis. So, the case study which I want to show and share with you is about the patient with the migraines, let's suppose, and then suggest a drug combination, flags interaction, and ensure the safe dosing by the physician and the pharmacist. So, a prescription in, reviewed collaboration by the physician and the pharmacist. So now here you can see the system we designed. So here, like for example, any doctor can log in or pharmacist can log in, and there are different departments we can see on this one, categories like gastrology, cardiology, and terminology determinology, dermatology, and endocrinology. So these are different medical departments, and they can select. We can enter the patient ID, and based on that one, the system can ask you for different symptoms, and you can select the symptoms. If you click on these buttons here, the system can tell you what are the different like diagnosis for the patient, but the final decision will be done by the physician or by himself. The next one is sorry, the next one would be for example, physician prescription has been done and it will be forwarded to Form D. Form D needs to see what are the automated decisions by clicking on this button where my arrow is here, and he can see the physician advice, and then he can reject it or he can update it based on the patient's informations, and then again the physician will review it and will have a final decision. So this one is supported by the AI system and the repository. uh, and then we have a comparative analysis, like what is the current state and what is the MEDERED. So in the MEDERED, we have reduction in the medical errors, enhanced collaboration between healthcare providers. We have some validation matrix. Yes, we validated. We find the errors, means absolute errors, which was 0.37. And then we also have a root mean square error, RMSE, and it was 0.43. Limitation, yes, we have limitation for this one. We need we need to improve the accuracy, as I told you, from 75 till to 90%, at least current supervised model accuracy, and addressing the physician alert fatigue. Yeah. Feature enhancement could be with the integration of deep learning models and expanding data source for more robust predictions. Yes, conclusion is metric system address the critical gap in the medical safety, leverage the AI to reduce the errors and enhance patient outcomes. And the call for action is need for clinical trials and broader deployment in UK and the rest of the world. So if there is any question, you could put in the comments. Thank you very much, and I hope you have enjoyed this presentation.